two six-man rosters, brimming with confidence and talent. And Masuda and Shocks, those are the first two killers here towards ramp. Device is going to get one back, but there's just way too many players for him to handle on his own. And Dupree was too far back to lend a helping hand.
RPK is that guy now. And he's the guy that passes the eye test every time when you watch him play. Now, we've got this flank in from Dupree on this pistol, but the odds that it'll amount to nothing.
That Molotov did not serve as a threat, but he made it seem that way to draw them a little closer. Double man advantage for Vitality off the back of that. Shots catching Glaive as he attempts to get boosted upwards. And they could go for another boost here on Device. That would give them an angle over the smoke.
He's asking for someone to come on over.
Yeah, something's got to get going. He's going to jump onto the head. Device now looking for the angle, but nobody going to give it to him. RPK just cheating with the side, and then off of that flash, fantastic. 5v2 advantage for Vitality. This B site, a brick wall. And yet they continue to try again, see if they can kick out the grout. Not going to happen. Zipix finally getting one kill, but that's all Astralis have in the entirety of this.
They look to potentially drop down the ladder, come for an A ramp flank, and if Astralis are foggy at all right now, this might be just a freebie.
Oh, that could be two players. Oh, they line up. Masuda getting what's left of Device off of Apex's first push. There is still Glaive sent scrambling back behind the other two players. They're going to try to challenge into B. Shocks, he just looked away. If he had held that angle, then he has a very real chance of getting the better of Dupree. 45 seconds. CT's challenge. Masuda. Oh, he only needs the one because Magis gets the team kill, and the sidearm's enough. 4 kills for Masuda.
The T's could peek into this. They need the flash to do it. They move everybody off to the side, but they can't peek themselves. Apex and Ziwu both get kills. Magisk left alone. He doesn't even know what happened. He's got to go get the bomb back, and it's still a 1v5. This is the worst start we've seen from Astralis so far.
I mean, did Astralis do anything wrong to deserve that?
I think they flashed. I don't know what happened. It looked like they tripped over each other's shoelaces because when they tried to peek, they came out late. And Vitality, who were looking at falling off because they weren't playing anti-flash, were no longer blind.
They stick to the gunfight. Apex, he sees the side of Magisk, and then off of the shoulder goes for the commitment.
Now they're starting to turn the corner. Nobody has sandbags, and Magisk starts his lurk out mid.
Masuda in position. Bit of an off angle with this one. He's going to lose his head.
It's like the one guy right now that could kill Masuda.
Shocks. Ooh, too blind to do anything about that one.
There we go.
Bomb plant. A convincing round for Astralis. What does it take? Well,
patience.
We didn't see how Dupree picked this one up, but he is, able to get another. And it's Masuda of everyone to take down. That's a big kill. RPK, also Dupree.
The silent assassin. He hasn't even shown himself at all. Just look for a third entry. He's looking to turn this entry into an ace.
As Ziwu sits back,
he's
pistol
got to
in
stop
hand.
himself at this point from making too much progress.
Dupree, he came into this round with 2 kills.
I think he knows.
6 shots,
Watch
honed in,
fire.
and he's got him. Ace for Dupree off the B site. Ziwu trying to keep his eyes in both directions. Glaive looking to challenge over top of the smoke. And that draws the Opper in. Ever so slightly. Another smoke grenade down. Good flashbang from Device. Magis makes the most of that one. And he's going to lay another smoke right at the feet of Shocks, who swings out and gets denied. Now Magis is on for the ace. Masuda, single point of health. And RPK nowhere to be found. Masuda, he's going to take down Dupree, sure enough. And maybe this draws them back over.
1 HP, 2v2.
Looked like Dupree was going on a bit of a hunt. And he just reopened the door, but Magisk shutting it down. 1 kill after another. RPK, his position known. And Magisk, he has had enough. But he goes down, and now it's all on Device. Device committed to the corner. Sticking this position. He doesn't even see it coming.
Which is something, again, they're going to keep their options open in that regard. There's still the potential for a 6-round half. No way he loses to that. That's an MP9 victory here on the short shelf. 5v4 again.
Glaive gives chase to that one, looking for the trade kill. He won't be able to find it unless he goes around the next corner. And he's not going to find just Apex alone. We've got 4 CTs stacked up on this A site. Apex looking for second servings, and he gets the better of Zippix, who was looking the wrong direction. A perfect pinch. And now the 2T's left down at the base of the ramp. Flash goes onto the sidewall. Dupree's going to have to fight tooth and nail. And while he does take two with him...
They're showing us what can stop an unstoppable force. Oh my goodness.
Apex peeks over. Oh, he even sticks around for it. That's going to activate ZywOo. Comes around the side. Device will answer. But it's another 2 versus 5. Another round where Vitality get easy kills out the gate with tons of time still on the clock. No map control here for Astralis. They're just going to have to try and fight forward. Apex nearly burned down to 0. Instead has 8 health. Masuda's in the T-spawn. And Zippix, well, he does cut one off short side, but it costs him half his health. Device, now that headshot could turn things around a bit. We're into the 2v2. And Masuda still working on this flank, but RPK, 11-3, peeks out, drops Device, and knows that Zippix is locked into the bomb site. Zippix thinking elevator is the biggest threat, but there's that internal clock ticking. The CT flanks from behind. And Zippix, he finds a bit of timing, slips out, will work around short shelf as Masuda comes up.
Hey, it's planted open for him.
Yeah, this could open him to a peak. If he can now kill Masuda, then the clutch is on.
Timing's missed, though.
Yeah, he misses that one. Not going to find him in the open. Smoke goes down on the bomb. Zippix, he's going to have to peek into this. A 10-second defuse. Spam shots go through, and RPK saves the day. Yeah, they're getting the information they need. Masuda looking to lock it in. Oh my
God. He's on full alert.
So on point at the moment.
This guy had 6 alarms set.
Not only is he 17-6, but that's only the second least amount of deaths. RPK last half only died 3 times.
And another clap. There's only 2 shots.
And the CTs. They're scrambled back by just the aggression here, the pressure.
They're getting mauled.
Masuda and ZywOo good for 4 kills. RPK will take the last.
Device is getting info short shelf.
Sure enough, counter-terrorists are trying to justify the stack up. Device, he slides in as they're here. They don't hear him, and he gets both. Device. The timing works perfectly. Hands up onto the Galil. Apex runs through smoke, and he also gets shut down. We were drawn over towards that B site as if it was going to be a house of slaughter, and instead it's Device who sniffs out the short shelf and slides into the combat. Shocks. He's got the back turned of Magisk, shoots him down to 13 HP and gives chase. But this is just information, and with 10 seconds, this is Astralis winning a 4th round by way of Device.
What on earth? Okay, I mean, let him live, man. What is even the big deal? There's no AK here for him to pick up. Mac 10 into this next round. The Eagle headshot in the face, and he's out. That's it. And now mid is cracked wide open. RBK gets another kill. It's a 2v4 situation. Dupree is in a good spot for this.
Shocks comes running in front, tries to whip it around, and that's not going to work.
They connect so well to make sure to clear that out together. After not seeing anybody on the site, and Magisk cannot even help out his team.
Lays down the smoke grenade in the face of Masuda, who just jumps right up and tries to find this chase. Oh, and he's going to find the back turn. They were changing guns. They were trading weapons. And Masuda doesn't respect the ceasefire. Comes in quick, 3 kills, slays them all, and then some. A 4th kill for Masuda. He is 22-7. Glaive, his teammates scattered across the A site. He knows that weapon's in the middle of it all, but Masuda's got the ace.
What could be a 16-4 scoreline is Astralis have to buy again. They come through an aggressive option inside of middle, gets shut down by Masuda. Let's call it 6 kills in a row. 7 now. 25-7. He'd literally not stop. I mean, if there's no one else on the map, he'd still win the round at this point.
You know, we tried to paint the picture of this grand finals as the 2 best teams in the world finally getting a chance to lock horns.
Yeah. Astralis,
and now 4 versus Astralis.
Yeah, Astralis lost 6 on Dust too, so I guess that was the first warning sign.
Vitality have now lost 7 rounds only across the line. Glaive's got the utility for the pistol. Nevera's got the speed. Already coming up elbow. Nobody here to stop him. Finally going to find a little bit of contact at its Device to take the headshot. ZywOo's waiting back inside of the doors, but it is a man advantage for a temporary, it may be. ZywOo bailing out of the doorway. dupreeh and RPK exchanging a couple of kills here. They've got the T's down to only 2. They found their bomb plant, but can they hang on to it? Nevera, back here behind the boxes, gets iced out by Magisk pretty damn quick. And ZywOo's gonna find nothing. It's Astralis with a retake in the pistol.
Completely illuminated what Astralis are really able to do on this map. The amount of nades that came through, the pushes that ensued. They had an answer for everything going into the 5v4. The way they play off of information is something that we have to talk about. Before we do, it is an absolute mow down inside of the B tunnel. Shock's alone. Surely bullets are going to come his way. This guy is Neo in the Matrix, dodging, ducking, and diving and bending through these bullets, and eventually will get a kill onto Device. There's no flash just yet. He'll take the duel, and he will lose it straight up.
They look to continue around the corners. RPK, he's in mid. Catches the side of dupreeh, but gets drawn into Magisk. 3 kills for Astralis. And a man advantage off of the back of that. 30 seconds to run. And they're going to head towards top mid. dupreeh, he peeks, and he sees both players on the retreat. ZywOo able to throw out the Molotov, hit that shot, but didn't quite catch the kill, and now there's no time. He tried to run.
They've earned the site. Now they know the retake's on. B players will start to get pulled. There's a player in CT spawn. Nevera gets his kill. M4 retrieved, and he can take this duel 50-50 versus dupreeh, but he'll get traded out by the help of Magisk.
Yeah, he's
there just in time.
Couple flashbangs come over the corner. Zipic's gonna peek off with those. He's gonna look for that second kill. Still 2 members of the T side on site. That flash is magical, and ZywOo's not gonna get himself any. 4 survivors and a 5th round to the board. Ooh. Apex is not gonna find the kill towards spawn. Shox has yet to be peeked. Magisk pinned in. They get distracted from the card. There it is. Magisk with the 2 kills.
Yep. This time they're faking mid to B. Glaive, he doesn't seem worried about the thought of a cap push.
He's got a player to keep eyes on it. Damage going both ways. Shox gets Glaive. Device misses the snapshot down. CT now occupied by Apex. Bomb just outside of B. Magisk with the 2 kills. He's the one that shuts down mid and leaves Apex to try and pick up the pieces, but instead it's Vitality. ZywOo back with the op. And Device scoped in on him. 2 players to cross over to the ramp. And Nevera, well, he's going over top of the smoke, looking for an angle deep. Oh! Glaive, he jumps up into it! And a man advantage now for Vitality because Nevera is on for the ace. Apex looking for the bomb plant. That one's easy for the taking. He's looking for the 4th frag as Apex takes down the Catman. It is just dupreeh. Full house on the A site for Vitality.
Shox will immediately press out mid, knowing they're in a 3-long setup.
And the B player dies for free. They're gonna try to scramble through. Shox, he doesn't need to see. He's got a feel for the game and a feel for Astralis as they try to get out through that CT smoke. Entirely cut down. Not only do we get Vitality onto the scoreboard, but they convert a 2nd round off the back of it with 5 players alive. Players running through smoke, gunfights out the gates, and no stopping Apex. He just comes trudging down from long. A 2nd headshot. Nevera's gonna pinch in through the catwalk. Man advantage for Vitality off of the back of that. And Device, well, he goes towards Cat.
Oh my
Leaves
God.
Magisk through the CT. A desperate jump across the ramp will get bomb planted.
The entries coming into the site. 2 CTs here to rate it. Oh my God, Magisk makes it a 2v2.
Quick kill.
They'll
There's
set up
also
throw.
a quick flank.
Yeah, all their utility out. And ZywOo's up to bat.
We looks away from the flash, and he can't return the crosshair back on point, but Shox, he made this decision.
Where's the plant?
And let's see if it pays off. Shox with the back-to-back headshots. Not to mention ZywOo here to take point. Smoke fades, misses the shot. Device, he gets the first one. Almost ZywOo too, and it's nothing but Astralis on the kill field.
And it's Magisk and Glaive this time around. Some good damage coming in. That's going to bait him forward. Glaive is here to fight.
He's gonna tuck to the box, gets the back turned of Shox. Glaive can't deliver anything other than the first one, but damage is done here to Vitality.
Oh, but they can't even go for this. They needed those kills. That was RPK so low, and on his final bullet, you know, trading back and forth.
2 CTs up from Cat. Final round of the first half. And Vitality, they're walking wounded. RPK goes down, and Shox, well, he almost gets the double, and it's all on ZywOo. He's dived back behind the car, kept his head down. All 3 CTs lie ahead of him. He has no utility to work with. They've got kits, but no nades. And it's a trade from Device. An 11th round for Astralis to close out this CT side.
Mid to B split is coming. Shox right around the corner. And no one's in the window just yet. Oh, just kidding. It's ZywOo. He appears.
Nevera finds the headshot through the smoke.
Oh, it's not a great smoke.
Right.
What the hell?
As if that's allowed to happen. Then Shox.
And Astralis came into that round with a MAC-10 and a pistol because they didn't save.
Lots of flashbangs here on long side. RPK to play around the smoke. Dies out to Magisk. But there's another CT to peek.
Oh.
Apex looking for one. They split his crosshair down the middle, and he still delivers the double. Tries to disengage, and sure enough, Glaive sustains. There's 2 Ts here, and the Desert Eagle headshots connect, but Nevera sprang back to trade it out. Shox getting it into the 1v1, and Device is nowhere to be found.
This could be an opportunity where he could walk up and maybe Shox doesn't clear this. He'll walk back into the angle. No way, that was so close. Shox pushing off Cat to try to get some information back, but it's a lower default. They're moving up quite quickly. I wonder if this gets cleared.
It falls into it.
No way. He
Doesn't
actually
matter.
wins that off the flash to push him back.
Oh, wow.
So much pressure in the lower tunnel. Oh my god. They get completely dumpstered.
Glaive kills Dupree.
Oh, he was so blind and he just shot Dupree in the head. I didn't even realize that. That was all the push off of Cat.
And then as ZywOo continues to tear them up with this op, we've got Shox setting up shop down in the depths of suicide.
You're kidding.
Vitality coming in from all angles.
This was a position where if Shox it doesn't win his duel, which he probably shouldn't.
And he has that incendiary to burn off the catwalk, which would really put Astralis in a bit of a pinch. They've got the double Molotov, double smoke for the execute, but while they wait, it's going to be Apex to get aggressive, and he wins a crucial duel versus Magisk. An additional smoke to make ZywOo a little awkward. He lets the first one slip, takes down the second, and then swaps to the P250. Can't quite get the job done, but recovers before Xyp9x sees a thing. But gaining that little bit of map control, it could help. Magisk, his pistol, his deagle has been strong in this series, and he looks for another head. Misses the chance, but the bomb plant can come through. Device on that scout. If they were to extend into the ramp, then maybe they could grab some guns back, but that would be to take a massive risk. Instead, they've allowed Nevera to slip up from CT spawn. Magisk, a little more damage. Xyp9x, he's gonna get a deagle headshot. This could be the round. Astralis, they need the anomaly. And sure enough, the kills continue to come in, but Nevera, he gets sidelined by Device. A 13th for Astralis. They give him a little room on Cat. They get past ZywOo.
And this could be Vitality instantly tying up the game. 4-3, they're still all here corralled in the tunnels.
That's big. They get the headshot onto the plat player. Apex, he's tucked into the car, and the other CT's now smoked off. This has to be Apex to hold, and he gets the first one. Device still up close. Window peek, slays Device, and now it's on to Xyp9x. 1 versus 3, and RPK's gonna take him. Vitality tie again.
Even with that punish, it means nothing. Apex drives to the pit. RPK to here to cover him in the crossfire. 3 here to fight.
More flashes, more frags, everything going well here. Vitality about to take the lead. They got Device stranded. No kills come through for Astralis. They try to clash on long A, and the only reason they can afford this round is because they won. It's going to be him on the entry. If it wasn't for his deagles on that 25th round, then they wouldn't have even had this chance to buy. ZywOo dies behind box, misses the shot, looking for help, looking for cover. And Astralis close this distance as Nevera comes in from behind. He swapped over to the M4, and he has everything to do. 2 of the 3 Ts tagged, and Nevera gets the first one. Xyp9x comes off of the bomb plant. Oh, there's the peak, and there's the 14th. A little scared, and he should be. Glaive turning his attention. Apex comes out from the window, only gets the one. Nevera on the CT box. Man advantage. ZywOo, he's able to catch Xyp9x, and he's looking for more with Dupree still hiding behind these boxes. ZywOo's gonna miss the shot. Astralis man advantage. Somebody's taking a 15th round, and if it's not Nevera, then it's Astralis. They've got it.
And they know they can outlast him in a round that has to do with map control or nades. Apex sussing out an aggressive option. He sees Glaive trying to flash him out mid. Nevera gets spotted on the double stack.
He flashes it off of the car. ZywOo missing the op shot again. 3 rounds in a row where the pressure's on him.
Double flank through tunnels.
Oh, and he gets stomped. Device with the headshot. ZywOo with the flick, but he burns to Magisk. And now we've got RPK and Apex, single smoke between them. Device locking it down, but RPK, he gets the 2, and it's almost a third. But Astralis will take us to the third. We've got Inferno. This goes the distance, and we've got the best 2 teams in the whole damn world taking us. Suda inside of the site. 3 CTs running very quickly down Banana to try and get behind all this. Glaive, he's going to get caught with the smoke grenade out, and Navera just shoots him through the wall, but Device, he's got that quick answer off the P250. Another CT, but Navera's looking crisp. Magisk takes it back. Man advantage for Astralis in the post plant. Ziwu with the CZ. And nobody really goes for any kind of a peek. He's allowed to jump down into the pit, but he's all that's left over. He got the headshot versus Magisk. Controlled firing.
Now we'll see. This is so we want to set this up. Maybe we'll do it in this next round if Astralis survive the anti-force. Push comes into alt, and oh my god, it looks like they might not. The tank starts rolling down mid. Apex. The site is open. If they cross mid, they can turn the corner.
Got away. Not
Device
even
gets caught. They'll have to run off this. Magisk, he's still here to fight. They think there's someone here on the A site, and they're gonna let this torpedo of CTs charge right at them. Deny themselves a chance of even getting a plant, and Glaive will get taken out with the flank. Maybe throw in some sneakers and make his way over towards the A site. Rotation is coming in. 4 Ts here to press up. What's the counter utility for Vitality?
nothing. Just Ziwu lines up 2. Needs the reload. Apex doesn't have vision. Rotates already pretty quick over. Pressuring it with the flashbangs inside of the pit so that the CTs on site can just keep their vision up. And sure enough, more money for the SMG. 3 kills for Ziwu.
Navera comes in to watch Halls, but they have everything covered. Masuda is the loose piece.
Yep.
If no one crosses his vision, no one else needs to make a move. RPK. He tucks his head, he pops his head up, but again, Navera comes into the play, and Masuda has still been here, and he's unaccounted for.
Yeah, slips over. He's still now standing in the open. Nice accuracy. Welcome back, Masuda.
And make decisions from there. So another half up here from Astralis as they come barreling down mid with the G-Force. And oh, Ziwu will shut them down right in their tracks. Almost the 4K on the Falmus. Dupree will stop him. Finally, somebody has.
Oh, but the nade. Oh, and another one. Apex.
That's money.
Dunked. Oh, and the span through too. Vitality on fire.
They're getting ready to peek down mid. They have RPK.
The confidence.
Cleaning this out completely. Full focus from the CTs in the site.
Let's see it, Navera. First shot misses as he takes to the back site, and a second one off of the mark. Now it's Apex's job to try and hold on, but look at RPK. Full speed ahead. Glaive gets cut down. Man inside a pit, holds his ground. Dupree then gets traded. We're into the 2 versus 2. And that bomb tucked in behind New Box. Apex looking to get into the gunfight. Magisk cuts it down, but Masuda. Oh, that feels good.
Well, there's another thing coming.
RPK, though, still in the middle of it all. Falls back, Mac 10 tries to give chase. He's gotten himself locked into the corner. Ziwu's trying to run over as quick as he can. RPK, oh, he's got it all!
Vitality know how to take a half and run with it. They did that on Vertigo. Masuda coming into the halls. Another piece of aggression. It gets shut down here by Zipix. Immediate answer back by Navera again.
Magisk, his head was sticking out of the underground. That's an easy pickup for the op. Ziwu throws himself onto the half wall. There are 2 players right there beneath him, but he's more focused over on Dupree. So that's an easy pickup at an easy open B site for Astralis.
Oh man, they had no idea. He was there to try to get info, thought he was there early enough. But players had already moved in. They've got furniture set up. They were just confused listening to that jump. Well, that is one way back into the game. And open on this single kill. There was nothing more annoying than fighting that hard for map control, only for it to be taken back the very moment you leave.
Completely standing in the open. Now it's crunch time onto the A site. Masuda in the little pit. Dupree fully flashed, and the flashes from Vitality have been fantastic across both of the last 2 maps. Masuda only good for the first one. Apex, he's got the 2. Device dives down into the site. 20 seconds as Ziwu does not respect you enough to let you take that plant. He's got RPK over the shoulder. Utility starts to come in. Molotov inside of the site. Masuda not comfortable at all. RPK trying to save the day. He's got himself 2 kills already. Masuda delivers, and RPK almost getting it all. But Xyp9x, he's got himself into the clutch. 20 health.
10 seconds. Nevera, he could actually start to move out quickly, try to ice out this angle. He's got the op to work with. He's got to be nervous.
The flash hits the mark. 16 shots in the magazine. Xyp9x to the top row, but Nevera doesn't miss. Ziwu just charges into them, and that's going to come at a cost. They run the risk. And now the 5v3 is what Astralis are left with. Apex on the other side of this. Nobody's going to overface. He gets burned further into the corner. Can't quite manage the spray for a second kill. B-site wide open. When Vitality gave them just a little bit of space at the end, it came back to haunt them. Well, right now, they've got the pistol and round 9.
Now Vitality, they're starting to take the aggression to different places, right? Focusing now on brackets. They always play heavy brackets, and here Nevera will get gunned down from the bottom of mid while flashed. Instant headshot, and RPK will have it all to do. But he will deliver.
Oh, he's almost got himself the 3. It's Masuda off the other side. Magis gets the better of him, and now he's down into the 1v3 clutch with 2 kills on the scoreboard already. And a 1v2 coming at him quick. Oh, and Ziwu lands the nade to blow him away. Glaive, he's going to put that bomb down. And now we've got a post plant. A final chance for the T side to get that 1-round buffer. A little more hope as they will take to the CT side in an attempt to deny Vitality.
dupreeh still has a smoke. 2v3, we got full kits. They can molly out quad. Oranges if they like. Smoke goes down on construction.
And a CT1 towards Banana. More utility comes flying in. Glaive, he's going to post up. Everybody on that same angle. And it's so damn close, but it's not theirs for the taking. 12 rounds for Vitality. This kind of a scoreline, it's so daunting. You know, you'd be afraid Astral. Oh, tippity tap back from Device. 2 headshots is all he's going to get. Then there's suddenly this burst of energy. Vitality trying to challenge. And they've got this split. Ziwu missing Glock shots. Going to recover. And we're down into the clutch. It's Apex versus Glaive. 40 health versus 60. Smoke, no kit. And an apartment position with eyes up. Apex, he dives back in. Glaive, he's going to smoke him off, force him out into the open. 1 tap is not enough. Apex calls the bluff. Goes for it a second time. Apex thinking about it, jiggling, wiggling, and yet he has not run out.
Way.
There are ice in his veins, and there is no longer enough time. Glaive, he's going to get the kill, but there's no defuse for him. Apex is a statue.
They would have to do something extraordinary at the moment. Vitality would have to completely drop the ball. They are down to the deagles and armor in a situation where Vitality know what they're going to buy. The Cubby setup, it works out well. They got the 2 entries in response. dupreeh pushes into the halls. They've got Magis back in the pit. A lane split ensues, and Magis, he's been clutch with the deagle, but he can't put together a single kill this time. Xyp9x, the last man to rotate in no man's land.
Pop up from Nevera. Oh my.
What?
He's got fire at his feet, a flash in his eyes, and more utility inbound. Glaive, he's not going to let off this pressure, but neither's Vitality. Trying to charge through the smokes, trying to chase down the CTs. Flashbang goes out, but there's so many players there. They get their man advantage and then some. Device, he tries to slip out mid, but Glaive, he cuts off that bomb. He gives his team a chance. He's got all 3 frags so far, gets himself the 4th. A little bit more here for Astralis, it seems. But Ziwu waits in the corner, executes dupreeh, and turns this one back, hunting for his 22nd frag, hunting for his tournament win. Glaive falls away, knowing that 1 more headshot gives him the ace. Oh, and it's through smoke, of course. The Glaive gets this one down to the wire. Ziwu disengages, comes back as the smoke begins to fade. Glaive on top of the logs, shuts it down with an ace. Vitality just playing like a ball of energy. They had 3 players ready for those banana peaks.
Yeah, the wicked whip back.
And they're gonna just try and charge around to the arch side. Dupree, he's inside of the cubby. Whoa, Apex whips it around and does get the headshot despite dying. Magis, he's got himself 1 kill. It's a trade back from Device. 4v2. They're holding off on the A site, sustaining for now. Navera gonna create a little bit of space. He gets himself another, and ZywOo, he takes down a 3rd player. Now it's on Xyp9x. He took his break, and he came back refreshed. But he is 8-15 at the moment. These last 2 Ts are so incredibly close to death. A single shot each would get the job done. And they've disengaged from one another. Separate 1v1s for Xyp9x if he can find them. But time is of the essence. Bomb almost at the halfway point already. We've got Vitality using ZywOo to come around through the apartments. Xyp9x, he's concerned that there's a player inside of the site, but that is not the case. And now he's turned his back, and that could be a fatal mistake. Time ticking quick. The op shot draws his attention, and ZywOo takes the kill. Vitality, ladies and gentlemen, are your Blast Fall Finals champions.
Hollywood perfect.